We have a question from Mark. I've heard you talk about strength standards when it comes to push and hinge, like a body weight overhead press or deadlifting twice your body weight. I wondered what weighted chin up and squat numbers would fit in those. Mark, just type my name in, Dan John, and the phrase "sleepless in Seattle," and I have a whole bunch of different things there. Squat. Well, I have to agree with what Tom Fahey told me and a few others. Dan Martin told me the same thing. Once you get over 400 in the squat, you really don't get much benefits on the field of play. Now, maybe you get benefit, obviously, if you're a powerlifter, you have to have, it's your sport. But the issue with the squat family is, of course, what do you mean by squatting? If you're just going to bend your knees and, it just, then it's different than if you do an actual, ass to grass squat, front squat. I like, once you learn to squat with me, we would teach you the goblet squat, and then I would like you to move up as quickly as we could in the overhead squat with body weight, probably at the same time teaching you the front squat, get you up to body weight. Probably in the front squat, obviously an body weight overhead squat is something I would kind of expect. But once you get, let's just say 150% body weight to in that ballpark, maybe more, obviously. But for most people, the overhead squat body weight, getting the front squat, if you're male, I kind of expect you to be over 200. But that's about as good. But you can find the rest of my standards over there at Sleepless in Seattle, the blog post I have over at danjohn.net. Oh, he has a follow-up. I've heard you mention the benefits of just hanging and sitting in the squat position. Yeah, that's my daily mobility routine. What would happen if I used the dead hang and resting squat as a daily mobility routine and didn't push them in terms of strength? Yeah, and worked on my push and hinge movements 3 times a week to build strength. Would it create a harmful imbalance? So you do the warm-up, sit in the goblet squat and hang, and then push and the hinge. No, I don't. I go for it. I mean, especially if it makes you want to work out and makes you keep coming back into the weight room. No, I try that out. It's not uncommon. You'll find it in a lot of Pavel's books, what you just said. And really, it's the way I would, again, if we go back to the beginning, I probably would have trained more like that than how I ended up. I do regret the heavy squat workouts of my past, but too late.